Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther the Third, and man, it's Women's Wrestling Month, as you know, with February being this awesome month. And I had to go back the past 4 years of this podcast and look through the old books. I had to dust through some of them, and I couldn't see the pictures because, people are weird days. Things fade and pictures get old. And I got to one page and went back, and I was going, I could see the picture, but it says a name. And went back to dust, and I was like, yeah. Went back and asked her. And I got a message back. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside return to the one and only Erica Torres. Welcome back,
guys. Thanks for having me.
No problem, Erica. So, what have you been up to since the last time you were in the Dudes at Ringside studios?
Man, just a lot of been working. A lot of driving, a lot of a lot of working out, just staying busy. Traveling all over the place here recently, so looking to get out more, that's for sure.
Yeah. So where have you been? Like what states have you been to that you can mark off your calendar?
Well, I've definitely been traveling a bit more down to Texas. I just went to Arkansas this past week, wrestling for Diamond State Wrestling. Made it past the first round, moving on to the second round of the Diamonds Queens of Diamonds tournament, so looking to get that championship. Let's see here. Went up to Kansas. Worked at Heartland Wrestling. That was definitely an experience. We had I believe it was a 6-woman ladder match out that way. And yeah, Metroplex Wrestling down in Texas, Bedford, just became the first MPX Women's Champion. So got to defend it quite a few times already. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's awesome, Erica. Is there any wrestlers that you didn't get a chance to wrestle on that trip that you saw on the roster, male or female, that you really want to work with that you haven't had a chance to do it yet?
Man, there's quite a few, and the way I look at it is I want to fight anybody, any point, at any time, anywhere. So it's pretty much open season. Anybody, let's go.
Awesome. So is there any matches, not with wrestlers, just in general matches that you haven't, style matches that you haven't had a chance to do yet?
Oh, I've been fortunate enough through most of my career to compete in a lot of matches. We just did a cage match at Core Wrestling here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Got to do ladder matches, got to do a tables match, dog collar chain match, rumbles. I don't believe I've done a strap, the leather strap, that one. And if you want to just kick it up in Elimination Chamber, I would love to do one of those if given the chance, if anybody can muster that up. So,
what's funny? In the indies, Erica, you're going to laugh. How would they possibly do that? Like, they would have to have like a big
contraption. Building, right? You just build the contraption, boom, there it is, ready to go.
Like, the indies are an interesting bird these days, if you know what I mean. Like, they do these matches, and they have to have a really big place to be able to, like, concoct that giant, like...
If there's a will, there's a way. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I enjoy wrestling any type of match. So I love to fight. So just throw me in whatever, and I'm ready to go.
Throw me a bone, indies. I used to talk to a lot of promotions in the UK, and one of them, they had like a watered down like version of the Elimination Chamber that I wonder, would you ever do? You said do any style you want. Instead of having a cage, them blopping the people in a little pod, they handcuffed them to the pole till the time went off.
Whatever works.
But it's like, I told someone about that, and they're like, so one, were they both hands handcuffed? I'm like, no.
Just need one.
Hand handcuffed, like you've been handcuffed, like something when you're being bad in the jail and they handcuff you to the chair. They
Mm-hmm.
handcuff you to the rope, and it's pretty much, sounds horrible to say this, you're free ranged. So like if you're a heel in the match and then the person you're rival with is a face and they come in and they take the handcuffs off the person, they can come beat your ass as you're handcuffed and you're one-handed bandit trying to stop the.
There you go.
Oh. So I talk a lot of wrestlers from the deathmatch scene. If you got ever booked for a death match, would you be down or would you have to think about it?
No, I would definitely be down for it, but they just better beware that they're going to take most of the beating in that for sure. I'm not, nobody's going to be scarring up this mug, that's for sure. But if that's what they want, then they're going to be getting a very painful match, that's for sure.
So is there any like female wrestler or male wrestler that's in the deathmatch scene that you would actually want to tussle with?
Well, I don't know. I've seen Lindsay Snow out there quite a bit going at it. I wouldn't mind going with her, that's for sure.
Awesome. So the last time you were here, you were in a stable with a bunch of ladies. What's the thoughts on that stable? Is it still alive, or are you like taking a break?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the ladies. I haven't made my way out there in a bit, taking a bit of a hiatus, but I'm definitely interested to see what happens whenever I make my way back down there and I see what all the girls have been doing.
You may never know. You may pop in and the stable may be going, and you may attract some younger wrestlers that have the dark gimmick. Is there any ones that you've been watching since you've been gone that you would recruit to join the Brood or the crew?
Well, you know what? I've just kind of been on my own here for a bit. I've been enjoying that quite a bit. I've kind of pretty much just dropped any sort of like dark brooding thing because I realized it's a bunch of nonsense. I'm there to fight. I'm there to punch some faces, throw some people around, win. So let's cut the games and let's go at it.
Oh, so actually you thought of changing your witchy ways. So like,
oh man, it's just evolving. It's transcending what you've already done and making yourself better, and I know that that's what I'm good at, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Awesome. So is there any thoughts of any new like gimmick, or is it a new version of Erica Torres?
It's me, man. I am Erica Torres. That's what I am. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna beat your face in. I'm gonna pin you. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna have gold that I'm raising every single promotion, every single week. I mean, follow me around. You're just gonna be seeing me beating some people up.
Awesome. So how many belts do you actually have now, or is it you don't keep count anymore?
At the moment, I am the MPX Women's Champion. Everywhere else, I'm fighting my way to get back championships that I've held and have lost, or new promotions, seeing the gold there and wanting to claim some of that.
Awesome. So is there any other promotion that I know you usually wrestle with Liberty Pro? Have you ever eyeballed that big gold belt in Liberty Pro?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Anywhere I go, the gold is always on the mind. That's first, that's for sure. Yeah, Liberty for sure. Wanting to get towards that way.
Awesome. We love Liberty Pro here on Dudes at Ringside. The owner is such a good guy. I gotta talk to him again. I gotta say, yo, man, you got to put the belt on Erica. I think it's time to give Erica the big gold belt in Liberty. Maybe you could find another woman to come make you a tag team. Because I don't know. I think Little Bit and her tag team partner, I think it's time for them to hand the belt off
they've been running them up for quite a while. That's for sure.
If you're watching this, owner of Liberty Pro, I think it's time to this young lady right here, Miss Erica Torres, to give her a shot. Find her. You know what's funny? You're going to laugh. The person I think I'd put a random tag team with you would be you and Sarah Bubbles.
I take it.
That'd be the
There
most
we go.
randomest tag team. That'd be like a Survivor Series team because Sarah Bubbles is like this like 90s girl with the blue and the bright beautiful colors, and then here comes Erica Torres with like the horns and the black and the Metallica t-shirts. It's like, did Joe Panther the Third pay money for this team? Like sponsored by Joe. Thanks, Joe. And then today they win the belt. I'll be like, I told you you'd win. Hint, that would be a great match. I swear I'd pay money for that match.
There you go. Sponsor it. Make it happen.
Oh gosh. Yeah, don't forget everybody, check out Liberty Pro Women's Wrestling. They're really awesome, good people. Lots of good, awesome female wrestlers. Women's wrestling. As today, this month is Women's Wrestling Month. Definitely support women's wrestling whenever you can. Indies is the best way because you'll never know who you'll see. So, Erica, is there any places you are about to go to? Any like locations, shows you're going to be doing soon?
I'm looking forward to getting back out to Row Reality of Wrestling. Looking forward to getting out towards the Northeast, that's for sure. I've seen a couple other places that I've definitely reached out to. So once I get some stuff in the works, so definitely follow the Instagram, the social media, Facebook, Twitter, because I'll be posting up all the flyers so that way you can follow and keep up. This Saturday, I'm actually going to be at Martinez Entertainment, Love and Instagram, the social media. So I'll be out there because I'll be posting that.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like with the indie scene these days, it's like a dime a dozen because you could go to a show, not be on the show, and see wrestlers you thought you never see. Like, have you ever like been off for the night since you haven't been on the scene and sat in the back row and actually watched a match like that?
Yeah, I've definitely had the pleasure of doing that quite a bit through my career at a lot of different points, and getting to see it from that perspective, different outlook on it, that's for sure.
Awesome. Is there any like young wrestlers that right now you've seen that that they're gonna be a hot commodity in a few years?
Oh man, right now, Danny B down in Texas, she's doing pretty well. I got to work with her a bit, and she's definitely one to watch out for. That's for sure.
There's another one. I don't know if you're familiar with her. I don't know if she's the Houston area, so I don't know if you ever wrestled in the Houston area yet. Maya World.
Oh yeah, she's a good one as well. I think I'm actually might be facing her at some point down this year as well. So
She's a good wrestler, nice person. I just did an interview with her a few weeks ago. When you wrestle her, as I tell people, when you pin her 1, 2, 3, whisper in her ear, I was on Dudes also. Like a cradle pin. I was just on the podcast with Joe. See? We're Dudes at Ringside sisters now. Why? The referee's like, why are you doing pinky promise? We're Dudes at Ringside family now. Even though I beat her. There's another one. There's the Queen. She's the queen of like, it's the Texas wrestling. Starts with an A. I can't think of her last name. She just interviewed me yesterday, a pre-recorded episode that's airing in a few weeks. But she's awesome. Have you had a chance to like with your training, like what is your normal schedule like being a pro wrestler? If the fans are not familiar with the schedule of a pro
Well,
wrestler.
it's definitely a lot of work. Right when you wake up, you want to get some cardio in, you want to get some yoga in, you want to be getting your body ready for the day, do your business throughout the day. For me, I do my business and then hit the gym and spend a couple hours weightlifting and cardio and throwing in all that extra. So that way, whenever you're ready for event weekend, you're ready to go.
Awesome. With April being Mania season, is there like any chance we could see a Erica Torres New York Pennsylvania sighting?
Hey man, I hope so. That's what I'm looking here to do and accomplish. I got a lot more dates filling in with some more promotions as I'm reaching out and stuff. So looking just to get myself out there, getting put in the right spot, so that way we can make some money and make some things happen.
Yes, right. Like, well, you remember you are live here on Facebook. So, Erica, the stage is yours to speak to the indie scene of Pennsylvania.
Hey man, anybody who wants to see me come out there and punch some faces, throw some people around, I'm definitely ready for it.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan to me, Erica. I'd be down because I live in PA, and the promotion I told you about, PPW in Slatington, we'd love to have you come down because our women's champions they can't find an opponent for Miss Danny Moe.
Oh man, I'm
So
all for it. I'm ready to go. So we'll
hear that,
definitely make
Paul?
it happen.
Hear that, Mr. Paul Bow? Erica Torres, she wants to fight Danny Moe. I want to be there too. I want to meet you. I want to be able to say, "Hey, Erica, look, it's Joe," and you'd be like, "Oh, that's Joe." Hold his arms. Turn the lights off. Here's your glasses, Joe. My mom got them on Amazon. No, came in a cute bag, carrying bag. Awesome. So, what is like your normal like meal thing, like meal prep for a show? Do you eat lunch, or do you not eat lunch before the show, or you just eat dinner?
Well, the thing is you kind of want to eat as clean as you can. So, like chicken, tuna, snacks, you want to do something light. Definitely in the morning, you want to have like some oatmeal or some eggs. That's for sure. I usually go for eggs and banana. D always has me eat a banana every day, and it definitely helps. So that's good to start out with. And then, yeah, fruits and vegetables. Some of my favorites are pineapple and cucumbers. That's usually what I munch on. So, um, yeah, just eat light, and it'll help you out.
Do you like to pack your meals and then bring them with you to the show?
I
Like,
usually try to. Most definitely want to pack it. But if you don't get that opportunity, I usually stop by like a Walmart or so on the way and grab a nice like chicken salad or some fruit or something.
awesome.
Peanuts are good too. It's good protein on the way.
I'm sorry. So, um, my last like two questions. First, Erica, if my fans would like to follow you on social media and buy any merch from you, how can they find you on socials and how could they buy the merch?
All right, definitely. You can hit me up anywhere on the Facebook, Erica Torres, obviously. For Twitter, Ram underscore slam underscore throw. Same with Instagram, Ram underscore slam underscore throw. Erica Torres. You'll be
Awesome.
able to find me on all of that and TikTok as well.
Oh wait, we got TikTok too. Don't forget Joe Panther Variety Show. When you're following us, don't forget to follow Erica. If my fans want to buy merch, where can they find it?
Oh yeah, I have some T-shirts and stuff in the works. So once I get that put up, again, I'll be posting it up where everybody will be able to find it. That's for sure.
Awesome.
And again, once you're following me on the social media, you'll be able to keep up with where I'm going, what I'm doing, and then you'll be able to definitely get some merch and stuff at these shows as well, T-shirts and pictures and stuff.
Awesome. Erica, one last question before we go. Um, if there's any kids watching the show, hello everybody. uh, if they wanted to get into the wrestling business, what kind of advice would you give them?
Be ready to work hard. That's the main go about of the whole thing. Yeah, be ready to work hard because they're definitely you're going to be pushed to where you're going to want to puke through a lot of the workouts. But once you get through that, uh, then you should be able to work your way around everything else. So definitely studying and listening, studying and listening.
Awesome. 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 Erica, I want to thank you so much for coming back on the podcast. It's awesome to see you, and I'm so happy to hear you're doing great in your matches and everything. Good luck on your wrestling journey, and I can't wait to see you hopefully come to the Keystone State and smash some skulls and win some belts.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm Joe Panther III.
I'm Erica Torres.
And we will catch you in the next one. Have a good night and have a good day.